Adversary Phase. 5 dice in. And, we have lost all our dice. We've got 3 3s and 2 6s. So we lose all our dice. What happens there? So, fickle fate. Faith give us and faith take it away. If all 5 dice are discarded, each hero can roll a d3 and discard that many wounds from their hero card. If all 5 dice show the same number, each hero can also draw a skill card, then resolve the consequences of the discard dice. So, okay, so the 3s are nothing. So I've got unexpected event again as well. So let's see. It's d3. So the Chieftain and the Knight Quester are fine. How many wounds does the Shard heal? She's fine. She's fully healed. So we're all fully healed at the moment. But we've got an unexpected event, which is number 25. Phantasm dance upon the air and strange sounds echo from every direction. Shrieks and giggles flitted by upon the breeze, while on the edge of sight the champions saw terrible things crawl and wither. It was all they could do to keep their wits about them as the Silver Tower worked its foul trick. Roll a dice and put it on the runa to each. When the player makes their action rolls, discard any dice that score the same number of the dice of the runes discard at the end of the round. So it's a 3. Any 3s I roll are discarded. The Chieftain, his 4 dice. We've done there. Any 3s? No. We've got 2 6s, a 4 and a 2, which is good. Right. We're going to use the 2 to start with because he's only got 1 wound left. 2+ kills him. Oh, roll a 1. We'll do the same with the 4, just to finish him off. Yeah, there we go. He is dead. We will death blow into this guy. So 2+ deal another wound to him. Yeah, out the box. Yep. So he's taken 3 wounds, that's Skaven. And then we're going to do 2 broadsword attacks. Let's see if we can hit. 3+. That one hits. That one that does 1 wound. And then the next attack hits and deals 2 wounds. That is him done. So he's taken out that one. We've done some more wounds to this guy who's, let's say, so he's there. So we've got the knight over here. We rolled 1 3, so we lose that. So we've got 2 6s and a 1. We use the 6 to start with to try and do the thunderclap strike on the pink horror. So a 3+ to do 3 wounds to it. Done. That's 3 wounds. And then we'll do the warblade. So 3+ to do another to finish him off. Nope. And let's try with the last attack. 3+, finish him off. Yes. So the pink horror dies. And we get, there they are, 2 blue horrors. We're getting there. We're killing them. We are killing them down. Anyway, he should go round 1 and he goes round 1. Getting close to getting some skill cards as well. Find out what we got there. Right, so Mistweaver. She rolled 2 3s. They've gone. She may as well just stay here and we will try and do damage to this guy here with the shield. So what we need, 4+ is to do 1 damage. First attack does 1 point of damage. Does 1 point of damage to him. And then we've got next one, last person, her in the middle there. 4 dice. Doesn't roll any 3s, which is good. We've got 1, 2, 4, and 6. The Reaper gauntlets into the Skaven. See what we can do. We hit, we do a d3. Only 1. So it's 6, 7 damage onto him. That could be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at most I could do 12 damage to him. No, we're going to try and do a couple of attacks on this guy with the normal thing. So 2s out the box. So it misses and does 1 wound. So he's taken 2 wounds. I've got the 6 left. We'll go for the Acolyte again. We hit D3. Should have done it on him. 3 wounds. That one's dead. She moves around to there. So at least that's a couple of less enemies anyway. That's fine. Right. There goes. So we've only got the one Acolyte left. On a 2. Moves towards the nearest hero and attacks them with whichever weapons in range. They add 1 to the... Then roll a dice, add 1 to the result for each wound they cause on a 6 setup pink horror. So, okay. Going to be attacking Shard there. So this is the Cursed Blade. 2 dice, 4 pluses. Both miss. Roll a dice. Nope, no pink horror. That's good. Blue horrors, what do? They're 3. Blazing Whirlwind. Each horror in the group moves so that there are as many heroes in its chamber as possible. Then they attack with pink fire. Right. So these guys got escape from pinning. 2 pluses for them to escape from pinning. So this guy, yep. The other guy on the Night Quester, yep. And the other blue horror is going to do it. They all escape from pinning. So they move 4. So 1, 2. We're going to have to escape from pinning again from the... Oh god, yeah. 3, 4. Can go there. This guy would go 1, 2. Would he escape from pinning from the Chieftain? Yeah. 3, 4. This guy's going 1, 2. Escaping from pinning. Yeah. And going there. So then they all attack with pink fire, which is an area attack. So there's 3 characters in here. Start with the Chieftain. How many of them hit the Chieftain? 4 pluses. 3. All 3 hit the Chieftain. Okay, he's got 5 up save on this. Saves 1, so he takes 2 wounds. Not good. The Mistweaver. All miss her, and all miss the other one. So that's them. And then the Brimstone horrors. They do the same. They only move 3, so they're going to want to... Well, they can only get as far as there. Theirs is a 5 pluses to hit the Night Quester. Missed. But after these do a pink flame attack, they are removed. So that is that one gone. So that's that. Skaven Death Runner. What are they doing? A 1. Moves towards his quarry, then attacks his quarry with his Bloodblade. Okay. So there's 2 of them, both attacking. The Shard, 3 pluses. Both hit. Saves 1. D6 wounds. 4. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she is rolling no dice. So any of the pink dice I get this time will need to really be for her, just for her to heal herself. Right. Let's go. End phase. Hero phase. Destiny phase. Oh, we lose all the dice again. All the 2s and 6s, so that's an unexpected event again. So 2s, if any 2s are discarded and there is a hero with 2 or more treasure cards, nope. But we do get to heal D3 wounds. So the Chieftain heals 3 and the Shard heals 1. Oh, would have preferred it the other way round. And the unexpected event is 42. What happens this time? Unbeknownst to the champions, not all the treasure they have gathered within the twisting paths of the Silver Tower were what they seemed. Great was their consternation as they reached for the enchanted blades or magical potions, only to find them gone in puffs of sulphurous smoke. Each player rolls a dice for each of their treasure cards. Result of 1 or 2, the treasure was an illusion and must be discarded. Nothing happens, thank God for that. But we have no pink dice. That's a pain. Right. The Night Quester is the first player. He's got 1, 3, 4, and 6. So the 1 he spends to move. He'll come in there to the pink horror. 4 to try and kill it on a 3+. Nope. Might as well spend the 3, try and kill it. Nope. And the 6, try and kill it. Yay! We deal 2 wounds finally to that. And it swaps to a little brimstone thing. Mistweaver. She gets 1, 3, 4, and 5. Where are these 6s for me to stun everything? She's going to spend her movement die. She's going to attempt to escape from 3+. So she escapes from pinning. So she's going to go, escapes from the portal there, and comes out there. So she's going to move. Actually, no, sorry, she's not going to do that because of the dangerous ledge. She's going to come here, and she's going to move to there. So that's her first dice. Then she's going to attempt to missile. We're going to go in for the blue horrors to start with, I think. So this one at the back here. So we miss. Try again. We hit. Deal D3. Only deal 1 damage to it. Typical. And all right, so I'm going to go for the Skaven then with the magic missile, and I miss. Done. Right. Shard. Here's her in the middle here. What's she getting? She gets a 1. She heals herself. Chieftain. 2 1s, a 2, and a 4. Well, let's use the 1. Attempt to kill the brimstone. Missed. Not good. Use the other 1. Killed that. Death blow into the rat. Deal another wound to him. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Yeah. Right. Broadsword into the Skaven. Misses. Just the war axe again. Misses. Right, the acolyte guy rolls a 1 again, so he's doing his cursed blade. 4 pluses. 1 hit. Fails a save, so deals a damage to Michard. Blue horrors get a 5. Each horror in the group moves towards the nearest hero. Each horror in the group then attacks the nearest hero, blue fire or flickering flames. So that's on a hero, and he will attack there. So flickering blades, it's a 3+ on the shard, 2 hits, 1 save, so 1 wound, and then on the Night Quester, that's 2 hits. He's got a 4-up save, 1 save from him. Done. Right. The Skaven Death Runner. 1. Okay. So they are both going to try and stabby. 3 pluses to hit. Both hit. 5 ups to save. 1 saved. So she takes 1 wound. That's her 5th wound. So that is her dead. Which we'll just double check. So if your hero suffers a wound, but all their spaces are already covered, they are grievously wounded. Remove them from the board. The next time there is a respite, set them up with the other heroes in the current chamber with 4 wound markers still on. Okay. So she's been removed from the board. She's not dead. So long as I get a respite, which is basically a turn where there's on the monster turn there are no monsters to activate. And then she will come back with the 4 wound tokens on. So just got to kill everything in the room. 3 characters left. That's fine. So that was their turn. Back to the Destiny phase. Could do with no doubles here. Or double 5 and a double 6. So we've got 1 extra dice. So the double 5. If there are only 5 slots, you have 3 or more adversaries on the board. Then set slop up at a portal that is closest to the room marked player's hero. So that's going to be her this turn. So it's basically this guy here. I have to set him up at the portal that's closest to the room marked player. So there. Subtract 1 from the move value of all heroes while Slop is on the board. Miss Weaver here. She's the first player now. Her 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, and a 5. So she's only got two missile attacks that she can do. Do 2 missile attacks. We're going to have to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. We're going to have to concentrate on the Death Runner. So let's go with the first one on the Death Runner. So we hit D3 wounds, deal 2 wounds to him. So it's another 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds. So he's got 3 left. Second missile attack misses. And then we're just going to spend the thing and we're going to move onto the space with that one. And I will attempt to catch that. And that's that person done. She's dead. Up to the Chieftain. 1, 5, 2 twos and a 3. So it's got 3 wounds left. So let's use the 5. Let's use the broadsword to start with. We miss. Damn it. War Axe. 2 pluses. Missed with the first one. Hit with the second. Hit with there. So we've done 2 wounds. I'm going to use the Destiny dice. And I hit and I kill. I do 13 wounds to the Death Runner. Now let's read its special rules again. One of the miniatures is slain while the other's on the board. So he has been slain. Roll a dice. On a 1, 2 or a 3. It is a 3. The slain model was the illusion. It is removed. The hero gains no renown. So I've killed one, but the other one is actually still there. So we still actually have a Skaven there, unfortunately. Knight Quester. What's he got? He's got a 3, 4, 5 and a 6. So let's just go start off with the 3. See if we can kill. We do 2 wounds. He's dead. Brimstone. We kill that one. And then I shall spend the dice. I shall move into there. And my last dice I will attempt to attack. I hit. I kill him. And it's another brimstone. So he... Oh, so now I've just got to roll for her. So she has a roll for this one. So if the white dice is higher, I catch it. Nope, I get the Bane condition, unfortunately, then, from this fella. So what's he give me? Your hero's move value is 1, and their agility is 6+ until the end of the round. The Tantagor, what's he going to do? He rolls a 1. Oh no, sorry, it's the Acolytes, isn't it? Sorry, it's an Acolyte, not Tantagor. He moves towards the nearest hero. They're both the same sort of distance away. So he's going to go there. He's going to attack the Chieftain. The Cursed Blade, 4 pluses. Misses with both. Rolls a d6. No pink horror. Go for that. And then we've got one Brimstone guy who rolls a 5. Each hero in the group moves towards the nearest hero. So he's going to be with the Flickering Blade. So 4 pluses. Both miss. And now for the Skaven. Now, if the Death Runner's quarry is grievously wounded, when you roll on the behaviour table, add 3 to the result. Okay, so I've got to add... So 2, add 3 goes to a 5. Set up the Death... Oh, I've got to set up the second miniature. So he's going to move to there. And then he's going to stab both of these guys with Stabby Slicer. So it is 3 dice. Knight's Quester. 1 hit. Fails his save, so takes 1 wound. And Chieftain. 3 hits. Fails all his saves and takes 3 wounds. That's the end of their phase. Right. It is now Destiny phase again. No doubles, no doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Brilliant. Right, it is the Chieftain to go first. He gets a 2. So I'm going to use 2 dice from the Destiny pile to heal 2 wounds from the Chieftain. And I'm going to attempt to just do a single wound to the gut runner. I might as well do. Yep. So he's taken 3 wounds. Right, Quester. What's he? He's only rolling 2 dice. A 1 and a 3. Try and get rid of the brimstone. Yeah. Just so they're gone. We'll attempt to do a wound to 2 wounds to him with my weapon. I do. So he's taken 5 now. Mistweaver. Oh, and we can use 1 dice to heal 1 wound. So he's there. The Mistweaver gets 2 5s, a 6, and a 3. So they're all missile attack things. So we use the 3 for the first missile attack on the Skaven. We hit and we deal D3. How many wounds? Only 1. So it's taken 6. Next missile attack. Hit, because it's 3+. Yep. D3. Takes another 2. So it's 7, 8. Try again. We hit. Get another 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one is the 6. We won't use the 6 just yet. We will use the 4 from the Destiny dice. We hit. Come on. 3 wounds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's dead. Was he the real one? No, he wasn't. He was just an illusion. Okay, fine. So I can do 2 more magic missile attacks. We're going to try and take out this guy here. So first magic missile attack. Hits. Does 1 wound. Next magic missile attack. Misses. Okay, so he's only taken 1 wound. Their turn. The Acolyte gets a 3. Each Acolyte attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon is in range. Then each Acolyte didn't attack. So, okay, so he's attacking the Chieftain with his Cursed Blade. 2 dice, 4 pluses, both miss. The Skaven, he had 3 to this, so he gets a 4. And that's the same again. We have to set up this guy. He'll move into there. He's already taken 2 wounds. And then he tries to attack the Knight Quester with Stabby. Hits 3 times, 4+ on the save. Saves 1, so takes 2 wounds. And the same again for the Chieftain. Misses once. And fails his 2 saves, so he takes a load of wounds. Destiny phase, come on. We lose the 5s, and the 5s was setting up him. He can go to there on that portal. We have a 1 and a 2. So Night Quester, he only gets 1 dice. He will attempt to do some damage to the Skaven. He does. He does 2 wounds to him. And he will use 1 of the dice to heal the wound himself. He missed. So she can do 2 magic missile attacks, which she's going to do. The first one against the Acolyte. Hits. Deals 1 damage. Just so we can finish him off. Misses with that one. All she could do really is move. So she's just going to move into there. That's her done. The Chieftain gets 1 dice. Gets a 5. He's going to heal himself up a wound. And he's going to attempt to take out this guy as well. He hits D3 damage. Only does 1 as well, so he's still there with just 1 wound left. Right, Acolyte, what does he do? He is basically going to attack with his Cursed Blade, 2 dice. Both miss. And the Skaven's going to do... So he's basically just going to stab both the guys again. So the Knight Quester hits twice, makes 1 save, so takes 1 wound. The Chieftain only hits once, but fails his save, so takes a wound as well. Destiny Phase again, right. No doubles. We've got 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Excellent, right. The Chieftain is the first player. So he gets his dice. He gets a 5. He's just going to use the 1 from the Destiny pool to try and deals the final wound to that guy. He's dead. Death blows into the Skaven and deals another wound to him. We're then going to use his 5 to try and hit the Skaven. We deal D3. We deal another 2, so it's 5, 6, 7 wounds he's taken now, and we'll use 1 of the dice. We'll heal up 1 wound from him. The Knight Quester gets a 1, so he's going to use that to heal a wound, and he'll use the 6 from the Destiny pool to try and deal 3 wounds to him. Nope, misses. Damn it. Right, Mistweaver. Oh, 2 1s, they're no good. Right, we're going to use 2 Destiny dice. We're just going to multi-missile into him twice. 1 hit, D3. Does 1 wound. Probably not going to kill him, but we'll multi-missile into him twice with the 2 dice she's got. Yeah. Hits once. Does 3 wounds. So that's handy. So it's 3, it's 8, 9, 10, 11. His turn, the Skaven's turn. 2 goes to 5. He's just going to keep stabbing at these guys that are adjacent to him. So he's going to stab at the Knight Quester. Hits once. Oh, fails his save, so takes a wound. And at the Chieftain, hits 3 times. Fails all his saves, so the Chieftain has gone down. Oh, he only needed to make 1 save there. Right, Destiny Phase, 2 characters left. 2s, we've got lots of 2s there. They all go. What did the 2s do? Nothing, that's there, so we've got a 5 and a 6. Knight Quester, he's 1 dice, he gets a 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He'll spend the 6 from the Destiny thing. Actually, no, he doesn't need to. Yes, he will. Spend the 6. We'll try and kill him. We do. We kill him. Was he the real one? He was the real one. Finally. Knew he was the real one, really. So he has finally died. My Knight Quester actually gets a skill card. So I draw 2 and I get to pick 1, basically. Living Fortress and Wellspring are the 2 in there. If your hero is unrelenting on both of them, which is a trait, which he is, so they could both work for him. Okay, so Living Fortress. Roll a dice each time your hero suffers a wound. On a 6, they are stunned instead. If your hero is unrelenting, add 1 to the result for this roll for each wound marker on your hero card. Okay, so it's chance of not being wounded, just stunned for a turn. And Wellspring. Before making your action roll a dice for each wound on your hero card. The roll of a 6, replace it with a stun marker. I'm going to take the Wellspring, I think. That will do me. Mistweaver, it's her turn. She's going to do nothing for the turn. She's going to sit there. Goes to the adversary phase, where there is obviously no adversaries. So, respite. If there are no adversaries on the board at the start of this phase, the hero can take a respite. Each player sets the hero up anywhere in the current chamber, and then rolls a dice and adds the number of skill cards that hero has between them. On a result of a 9 or more, there is an ambush. So I've only got one. There can't be an ambush. She's just going to sit up there. He will sit up there. Otherwise, each player can either rest to heal D3 wounds. The Knight's Quester, he's going to rest. He heals 2 wounds, so he's fully healed. Or search treasure on a roll of 4 more. So the Mistweaver search for treasure, finds nothing. And the other 2 guys, as soon as next time there's a respite, set them up with the other heroes in the current chamber with 4 wound markers still on their board. They can both set up in here. The Knight Quester was the leader for the round, so they're set up in the chamber of him. And this guy just runs away. Destiny phase. Oh no. Double 1, an unexpected event. No more monsters. 42. I'm sure I had this one already. I don't think it was monsters. Yep, it was each player rolls a dice for treasure cards. I've got no treasure cards, so that's fine. That goes there. It is the Mistweaver's phase. 3, 4, 5, and 6. She's going to spend the 3 on her dice to do the exploration to find the final room. I'm not going to worry about the other characters because they're going to be healing and moving up, so they will come on the board eventually. So the camera's on the final room. Right, read passage 81. 81. Stepping through a shimmering blue haze, the champions emerge in the profane temple of Tzich. In that place of worship, they beheld a great statue of the demon lord, whose alien gaze bespoke knowledge of dark and terrible secrets. At the statue's feet, the champion saw 2 great crystal prisms, each mounted upon an intricate clockwork diasis. From these prisms spilled a searing light. Each beam leapt out like a searing river of power to scorch the walls black. Here, it seems, was a puzzle of sort. So we set up 2 prism markers, which are these tokens, which you can see as shown on the exclamation mark. The beam extends outwards till it hits it up. The beam extends outwards till it hits an obstacle or the chamber's edge. To begin with, each beam is projected to the closest edge of the chamber. Their effects are detailed on the exploration card. So basically, the beam is hitting the wall there and there. The hero with the exploration title card, the librarian, can make this action. So the Mistweaver can make this action. Chant 3. Till the end of the hero phase, these beams are deactivated and have no effect. Okay, so I could make it so they have no effect. Right, it then says, after reading that, roll twice on the encounter B table. 5 and 1. 5 is 1 blue horror per player, and 1 acolyte per player, and 1 pink horror. So that's the roll twice. So that's the encounters. That's what we got. If a miniature touches a beam, it suffers D3 wounds. Adversaries will avoid this if possible. Heroes can make this action. On a 4+, rotate an adjacent prism marker up to 90 degrees. Its beam inflicts D3 wounds on any models it touches as it moves. The beam touches the statue. So I've got to move these beams, 2 beams around to touch the statue. Right, let's see how we get on. Right, Mistweaver's going to finish her turn. Fire first one at this acolyte. We hit. Deal 3 damage to him. So we'll fire another one at him. We miss. May as well fire the last one at him. Oh, roll the actual dice. We hit. He is dead. So we've killed one of them. this one here, she will heal up 2 of her wounds, and that's all she can do. The Chieftain guy, he's healing up 1 of his wounds, which is all he can do. And then the Knight Quester, he's got to spend his 2. He shall move. He goes 1, 2, 3. Move again. 1, 2, 3. He's going to stand there. He'll attack a blue horror. Misses. And then he's just going to put his other dice on his save. So he's going to have a 3-up save, because obviously he's gone in there. No one else is in there to help him at the moment. So that is him done. Let's do the blue horrors that are all standing there. What do the blue horrors do? Each horror in the group moves to there are as many heroes in the chamber, and then they attack with pink fire. So they're all going to attack there, because none of them can actually get can get more than one. So they're all just going to attack the thingy there. So pink fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blue horrors. Need 4 pluses, 1 hit, and the saves. Pink horror, what's he doing? 2. Attempts to move so he's adjacent to any hero. You can see at least if that can't get too adjacent to here, so he's going to attack with his blue fire, which is a 3+. He hits. I fail my save, so I take 2 wounds. Paul, making your action roll. Each wound, so I take 2 wounds with the Knight Quester with him, and then the Acolytes, what do? 1, they move towards the nearest hero. All that can happen with these guys can move here and here, because they won't move past these beams because of the obviously the flames. They obviously won't damage themselves. So that is that. Shard's turn next. Right. We've got an unexpected event. 24. What happens with 24? Champions knew a moment of sinking dismay as one careless footfall broke a glittering strand of light, stretching cunningly across their path. The air thickens like cooling tallows, time running slower and slower than enchanted trap. The room-marked player rolls 4 dice. For each roll of a 1 or a 2, there is none. Their hero is stunned. Then they pass each dice that scored 3 or more to the player on their left, repeats the roll with those dice, carry on until no dice are passed to each player, or each player has played once. So, okay. So, the Chieftain, he can only get 1 stunned marker because he can't carry anymore. So there's 3 going across to the Knight's Quester. He gets a stunned marker, and then the Mistweaver gets a stunned marker. So that's that. Shard, so this one, she gets 2 dice at the moment now. 2 2s. Well, she'll use 1 dice of hers to move. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to use her other dice to heal. And I think she's going to use one of the no, she won't use there, because then he can heal 2. Yeah, that's done. So she's done. The Chieftain doesn't get to roll any dice because his 1 wound he healed is now stunned with that 1. So he's going to use 2 of the dice from the Destiny pool to heal himself. And then that's him done. He's still sitting there at the back, unfortunately. Right, the Knight Quester, he's got 2 wounds. To start with, he rolls his 2 dice. One of them becomes a stun marker instead. So that's handy. So he still only gets 1 dice, which is a 5. And he's going to use that to attempt to take out a blue horror. He does. Blue horror in front of him can go and becomes a little brimstone. Brimstone 1. And he will leave it as that. The Mist Weaver, she gets 3 dice. She is going to use one of her dice to move. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Then she's got 1 dice she can use to turn this. She could turn it 90 degrees this way, hitting this guy. So she does D3 wounds to him. Does 2 wounds. So he's taken 2 wounds. Let's get those 2 wound markers on him. So he's got 1 left. And then she's got 1 that she's going to attempt to hit the blue horror. Yeah, she deals a wound to the blue horror. That's there. So he's taken 1. And that is her done. Right, so let's remove all these stun markers and that. The adversary. Oh, no, actually she had a... Oh, she's got another 1, which is a 4, which she can turn that. It turns 90 degrees. So just to present 90 degrees, it inflicts D3 wounds on any model it touches as it moves. If the beam touches the statue, go to passage 49. So it's going to touch him. So D3 wounds. He takes 1. And then it's going to hit this him. It kills him. And it's obviously going to leave brimstone there. Which again, well, it's hitting. I'd say because it's staying there. It's hitting the opposite. It's just staying there. I could argue the fact that it could actually, you know what? I've turned it around. It could actually beam and deal damage and kill all of them. So it should do really. So it would do 1 wound to that, 1 wound to that. It's a searing beam, so it would kill that, come through to there, and then kills that. Here, right? And then it would deal a wound to that. Don't know if that's the correct way of doing it, but I'm seeing it's a searing beam that's going across. It hits an obstacle, deals D3 wounds. So, yeah, it'd be. I would put it down as being like that. Well, that's how I'm going to do it anyway for the moment. Right. The acolytes, what they're going to do? 4. Each acolyte moves towards the nearest hero, then each acolyte attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon's in range. So he basically goes around to there because he can't get a hit. And he's going to attack her. Both miss. Going to go there. Can't go anywhere really, so he's just going to stay there for a moment. Pink horror. Moves towards the nearest hero. It's going to fire blue fire at the Knight Quester. He hits. Knight Quester saves. And then the blue horror also fires its blue fire, which hits. And the Knight Quester doesn't save. Fails a save. He got a 3. Ooh. So he takes 2 wounds. Done there. Destiny phase. Double 6. Got 3, 4, 5. Double 6, which means we roll unexpected event. 44. Mighty gong chimed like thunder. Its notes rolling through the still air. The golden gargoyle thrust its face through the ceiling above the champion's head. Its jaws yawned wide. Out spilled a wounded figure sprawling like a rag doll into the champion's path. Put an unused hero card next to the room marked player's chamber. Heroes in the chamber can make the following action. Give aid, 2+. Put a stun token on the unused hero card. At the end of the phase, roll a dice. If the result is higher than the number of stun markers on the hero card, the stranger is beyond help. Otherwise, they join the party as a companion. Set them up anywhere in the chamber. It is the Chieftain who's going first. 3 dice for him. Uses his first dice. He can move. He only moves 1, 2, 3. He's going to have to use another dice to move. 1, 2, 3. And he'll use his last dice just to heal a wound. So he's there. Knight Quester. Oh, no, why am I rolling 4 dice? He only rolls 1. He shall heal himself this turn. Yeah, he'll just heal himself. That's all he's going to do. The Mist Weaver. She's going to spend the 4 from here to turn this. 90 degrees, she can turn it back this way. Deals D3 damage to this guy here. Does 2, so he dies. It's also hit the demon statue now, the thing, so we've got to read passage 49. As the beam of otherworldly illumination struck the demon statue, the champion heard a terrible shriek of rage. Great cracks began to spread across the idol's surface, and from them shone an infernal light. Thus did the champions come to realise what had to be done. So that is one that's hit the burning light. We are going to attempt to escape from combat here. Pin in. Yep, we do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to turn this one this way. Deal 1 wound to him. And then we shall turn it again this way. I might as well leave it there. And I'll use the 3 to try and magic missile. I'll try and magic missile the blue flame. I hit. I only deal 1 wound to the blue horror. And the other dice, I can't do anything with that one. Shard, she gets 3 dice. 3, 4, 4. And she's got this one to use as well. So she's going to come running in. 1, 2, 3. She's going to go up there. And then she's going to try a gauntlet on this guy. Missed. Try again. Missed. Hits with the destiny. No, yes, she did hit with the destiny dice. And kills this guy. So that guy's dead. Adversary Phase. So, Pink Horror. 2. Each hero in the group attempts to move so it's not adjacent to any hero, but see. So it moves so it's not adjacent to any hero. See at least one of them. Each hero in the group attacks the nearest hero they can with blue fire. So he's got attack. He's going to attack the Knight Quester again with blue fire. 3+. Misses. Okay, what does the blue horror do? 6. Near hero in the group attack nearest hero with blue fire. So he's going to move there and try and attack the Mist Weaver with Flickering Blade. 3+. Both miss. And the Acolyte. Each Acolyte moves towards their nearest hero. Each Acolyte attacks the nearest hero, whichever weapon's in range. So he will come around to there. Attacks with a Curse Blade. 4+. Both miss. Job done. Good. Knight Quester is going to be next. Destiny Phase. There is a double 4. 4 to so there are adversaries on the board with vigor 3 or more. Set up tweak as close as possible to the highest figure. Okay, so yes. It's -1 to hit the Pink Horror at the moment because of the Knight Quester. His 2 wounds are still there, so he only gets 2 dice. I'm going to use one of the Destiny dice and one of his own dice to get rid of those 2 wounds. And then we will try and stomp on a blue horror, miss, and we will leave it as that. So the Mist Weaver, she will send her 4 that she's got to turn the statue. Turns the statue, you can do D3 to the Pink Horror, kills the Pink Horror, comes to Brimstone, Brimstone dies because it's going to hit it. Done. Right, and it's hit the last statue. So what I've got to read? I've got to read passage 57 now. I haven't set up the hero. I'm not going to bother setting up the extra hero now because we're getting towards the end of the game, and I should be alright. So, as the demonic statue at last shatters apart, blue flames roar up from its sundering remains. Hanging amid the special flyers was revealed the gaunt summoner, albeit a shadow of his true self. The demon favoured the champions with its unsettling smirk, then raised up one hand. From his outstretched palm, there drifted a glinting fragment of the amulet of which the gaunt summoner had spoken before. This proclaimed the ethereal demon. It's the first piece of the puzzle, for on it was the sacred syllable of his true name. Such words had power, he revealed, and should the champions gather them all, they would be able to bind him to their will, albeit for a few moments, long enough to demand his boon and to earn their freedom. Why should he tell them all this? Asked the summoner with a sharp smile. Perhaps it was just his nature, or the caprice of Tzich. Perhaps they had earned such revelation, or perhaps his fear of these interlopers was so little that he would hand them the keys to unlock his power, knowing that they would never live long enough to use them. With that last pronouncement, the spectral creature raised his blade and darted to the attack. The amulet fragment still orbiting lazily about him with the promise of rewards yet to be reaped. The beams shut off immediately and no longer have any effect. I have to set up the gaunt summoner directly in front of the statue and put the fragment of Haish marked symbol above next to the board. If the gaunt summoner is saying, the room mark players can take the fragment, complete the trial, turn back to start. Yay! So basically, I've got to kill the gaunt summoner. There he is. I can't set him up directly in front of the statue, he'll get set up there. So kill him, I win. Use my dice, I'm going to attempt to escape pinning. I do. Because I'm still with this person. She's just going to go 1, 2 back here. What's he got? He's got 9 life. So I'm going to attempt my missile beam. Two missile beams at the gaunt summoner. That's just 2 hits. 4 wounds to him. 4 wounds to the gaunt summoner there. From there, she's going to use one of the destiny dice. Hits again. Does another 3 wounds. We go 7 wounds to him. So he's this person. The shard 1, 1, 5, and 6. So she is going to spend her 6. She's going to teleport and appear here behind the gaunt summoner. Next weapon attack, so I could pretty much guarantee 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm just going to do the bard blade 2+ to kill. He's dead. Done. Nice and easy. He appeared. I still had lots of people to have a go, and so unfortunately he died. If the gaunt summoner is slain, the room marked players can take the fragment, completing the trial. So yes, we've slain the gaunt summoner. Nice and easy because we'd finished most of the other stuff in the room. That is it. That is this game done. So, I say I do enjoy playing this one. This version of Steel Tower. It is different to obviously the original. Like I say, there's not as much. I don't need to do any leveling or anything really at all like that. My Knight Quester has got another skill that can go across. Technically, actually, my Chieftain would have another skill that I could, if I wanted to play as the campaign, move across. Took longer to play than the original one, which is one of the things which I'm not particularly pleased about. I like to have games pretty quick. Unfortunately, I think this video is going to be quite a long one for this game. I generally like to try and keep my videos only just over an hour at most. But overall, quite good. Let me know in the comments whether you preferred watching obviously my last video, the original Warhammer Quest, or Silver or this one, the Silver Tower. Obviously, I look forward to possibly being able to pick up the Cursed City one when it comes out, and I shall try and play some more of this one and some more of I say the old one as well in the future. But please remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that shenanigans and I shall see you again soon. Bye.